Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of No One Survived. Today we are hanging out around the base a bit. If my voice sounds weird and off and different, it's because, of course, I'm sick again. I cannot seem to stay healthy. I don't know what's going on. But regardless of that, we have finally finished the base. Not finished it completely, but we did finish the walls and things that in here so that we're able to start with storage. We have lots of storage racks. We have lots of storage containers. We have engines in here. This seems like a waste. If anyone knows if that, because I have 4 engines and there's only 2 in a crate. If anyone knows if this metal storage box or iron storage box, well, let's just grab an iron ingot. If that makes a difference and, it actually holds more loot, I'm all for it. Okay, so we have that iron storage box. Can I build that now with number 4? And then we're just going to see what it does. If it's horrible and, it doesn't really make a difference, 5 iron ingots, that's super expensive. But it is what it is. We are going to figure it out. We're going to see if it holds more. 5 iron ingots and a simple part. We can do this. We have 5 down here. And let's just shove those in there. Apparently you have to do it from the right side because that makes all the sense in the world. And then simple parts are right here. I think only 1 is necessary. So yes, this is a lot bigger. This is probably what I needed to start building it, what I needed to start producing and building in here instead of these smaller ones with this type of crate. I don't love that crate. It is a bit too small for me. How many engines can I shove in this one now? Because I can always, trade this one and relabel it as engines and then just have other things over here. So can we get all 4 of these in here? And then we can actually put 6 in here. Yeah, I'm definitely doing that. What if, do we get like all of the parts back? So number 4, let's just see if we demolish this one. I'm not exactly sure what it takes to build, but I think it's like double what I just got back. So let's see. So number 4, let's just see what it takes to build this. 5 planks and a simple part. So we get everything back. So why would we not just start building these metal boxes, deleting these wooden ones while we're doing that, and get some more iron refining over here, because that's the biggest holdup for us on these is we don't have a lot of this metal these metal iron bars. So let's just relabel this as engine and save that. And it says engines on it, which is lovely. Let's see if we can move these over a bit to allow us to place more than 1. Okay, nothing too crazy going on here. And then we need 1 for tires as well because, of course, we cannot place very many tires in one of these containers. But I think for now we'll be okay by just, not doing that with just what we have. So let's just put these planks away in something, or maybe do I have any parts? Did we use the part? We used the part. So let's just grab another part from here. And then let's place a couple more wooden storage just because, why not? Right here. And then we will slowly start converting all of these over to the metal ones, which is nice. Okay, so I'm not sure what it's doing so bright in here. Someone suggested, hey girl, turn the brightness down. I get it, I could do that, but I don't really see, okay, not there. Video, Gore, brightness is not very bright. Did I do it? No, I didn't even save it. Yeah, it applied. Okay, now let's see if that helps. I don't think it's going to because this room is still brighter than the others, but it is what it is, and we're just going to have to figure it out. So what we're doing right now is we're working on the base. We have the ability now to, I know that being bright outside is because of the fog or whatever weather this is. So what we need to do now is we need to unlock in the technology, we need to unlock this battery table, which requires one electrical component. And I think we have those over here. We do. And then let's just unlock that with that, confirm. And now we've unlocked a plethora of other items that we can start working toward. The biggest one that I want to get to is this machining table, and we potentially have what we need for that. Electrical components, wires. I don't know if we have the machining table blueprint, but we probably have everything else. Let's just head over to the blueprints and see what we have over here. We have an entire box that is full of blueprints. Electric furnace, machining table is what I'm looking for. Chainsaw, lightning arrows, tactical knife, machining table. Let's get back over, back in this room. Grab some more items that we need to get that figured out. 3 wires and 3 components. Just take a stack of those. And we have the machining table blueprint. Oh dear. Electrical level 2, we have that. Engineering is probably the holdup for us. What did I do with my handy dandy notes? Electrical 2. Okay, machining, no, mechanical. Mechanical's the one that we are lacking. We're at level 2, unless things have changed. And then engineering is level 4. So we're good on engineering and electrical. We just need to get to mechanical. Yes, mechanical is the one that's lacking. Okay, so we can do this. We can read a mechanical book. I do have books over here. Mechanical, cooking, engineering, electrical, tailoring, mechanical, mechanics volume 4. Let's just read this until we get what we need, hopefully. I don't know if we're going to get everything we need from this book, but hopefully we will. If you hear Copper, like outside the door, standing, crying, doing all the things, he is fine. He is just having a very, very needy day. He needs me to be sitting still so that he can lay on me and sleep. That is what he needs from me. I do not have that to give him today. It's been a super, super stressful weekend. I would love to be able to do that. I would love nothing more than to be able to do that. But unfortunately, that's just not going to happen. So we're halfway on that one now. Let's just continue reading this book. Hopefully it gives us like exactly what we need. I think we're needing Mechanics Volume 4. That seems reasonable enough. I'm not sure, guys. Let's just keep... I'm not in the mood for that right now. Well, lucky for me, I need some carbs and I'm a little bit stressed. I do have some things over here that should help with mood. And some carbs, not a ton, but it should help with some mood anyway. Okay, so mood is improving. I do have something else to help with mood. I need something for carbs. Can I cook this and it like not kill me? Let's take you guys, just place you in there. Let's put you right there and you right there. Tomato soup. My husband likes tomato soup. That has some carbs to it as well. I'm just going to go back over to the chest when this is completed and see what's in there that is going bad first. That needs to be eaten first. That has lots of carbs. The canned vegetables. Dog food has lots of carbs, and the canned honey meat has some carbs, but not a ton. So if I do the canned veggies and I cook these, is this going to be like a bad recipe? Because I really need to be able to eat some of this stuff and it not kill me. Even though it's going bad. Like this one isn't horrible. This fruit dish, not bad. Okay, so we have 30 carbs, 30 or 20 protein, and some fatigue recovery. Let's consume that. That should help a bit. We have some meat here as well that we're probably not going to need right away. Let's do that. And then let's drink a couple of more drinks, and maybe we can finish reading this book in just a minute. Wouldn't that be nice? Okay, just a tiny bit more. And then we'll get our mood boosted up. I do have these things over here that I could do for plus 30 on mood. Just don't feel like I need it right now. I might in just a moment, but I didn't need it before because I was hungry, and the food did help with that. So let's try this again, and then hopefully we can get this book completed and hopefully get this table crafted. Okay, we're almost there. I can feel it in my bones or in my pages. Depends on how you look at it. Okay, almost done. Not in the mood for that. So let's see how much more we like. Are we like right there? I think we're right there. So, trader, let's just consume one of these. And then let's get back over here and try that one more time. And then that should give us everything we need to unlock that. Let's use that one more time. We do have this motor in our inventory that we really need to get rid of. Okay, so we are past that book. Batteries. Where do these things get stored? I don't know. I don't have anything stored here. That's toolboxes. This is extra car parts and random parts, cloth, clothing, books. I think we're just going to place them right there. This is motors. If I could get my fingers on any of the keys, that would make sense. It might would have made that a little bit easier. Okay, so now let's unlock this bench, the machining table. Let's confirm that. And now that unlocks a ton of things down here as well. The advanced medical lab would unlock all of this medical supplies for us. The chemical lab, the sewing machine, the electric furnace. That actually wouldn't be a bad thing, I don't think. But I don't have a lot of electricity. An oil well core, I don't know what that would be for. Gatling gun tripod, that seems interesting. So that allows us to start crafting these advanced parts. It also allows us to get over to some of this stuff, which is the like the armor and stuff for the vehicles. The engine repair kit is the thing that I'm most excited about. 3 spare parts, car spare parts. We have those. We have them right here. So let's just unlock that as well. And hopefully now we can start crafting these, crafted at the machining table. So we need to get a machining table crafted, which is this. Okay, number 4. I had a tree fall on my head earlier. That's what the blood is from. Workshop machining table. Okay, we need 1 motor, we need toolbox, we need all kinds of things that I should have, most of it. Okay, let's just put you right there. And you need a lot of stuff. Electrical components, I have. Simple parts, wow, that's expensive. Planks, I have. Electric wire, the motor, the toolbox, all of those things. I should already have that. Okay. Put this away. 1, 2, 3, 4, which is very, very expensive. I don't think I have enough parts here. The wires and the electrical components, I don't know exactly how many of those I needed. Yay, let's just see what I've got. There is an item preventing construction. Well, that would be me. I'm one simple part away. 5 planks and 1 motor. Okay, so we're going to have to head out. Not right this very, very moment, but very, very soon. Because I really need to start getting more of these parts and things. And we're going to need this stuff anyway. Let's put these wires away. I put the wrong things in here. Okay, where did you go? Right there and right there. And then let's put you guys away. And then we have enough toolboxes. So 1 too many is not bad. I need some planks and 1 simple part. I should have planks in here, hopefully. I do. Okay, let's do that. We need 1 simple part. So we could technically take this thing apart over here. We don't need it right this moment. And I really want to see what I can build in here. And the mechanical bench. Come on. Okay, and now we have our 1 part. Okay, now, what can I craft in this particular place? I can craft these parts with 1 aluminum, 1 copper, 1 iron. Ouch! That's expensive. But the engine repair kit is 10 car spare parts. So that's not too bad. So I could craft that in there. But it requires power, and we don't have power. Ouch. That's a problem. Okay, so let's get in this tech tree and see what we need to start with power. So what do we need? A generator? I have the blueprint for the wind turbines, but we're not on electrical level 4. So I guess what I really need to start doing is getting my electrical stuff up. And I don't know how to do that. I mean, I have some more books over here that are electrical books, but I still am missing a couple. I think I would be okay with this book. So yeah, I'm going to have to work on getting electrical stuff up for sure. Because I need to be able to work with the benches and things that I'm able to craft now. So I guess what that means is we are going to, with our mood being so low, we're going to head out. We're going to head out and try to do a little tiny bit of looting somewhere. I don't know. But I think we're going to do that. Let's just put you away in here because I'm going to need you when I get back. Let's put you right there. Let's put you down here. All of you guys can go away in there. And then with this book, that can go to the trader because we don't need that. So I have all of these arrows and things to take to the trader as well. Not too concerned about that right now. Let's just consume 1 of these, get that out of the way, get our mood back up a little bit. Take our truck and head out a bit. I don't really truthfully, ouch, come on. I don't really know where to go right now. I feel like going back over toward the area that we started, like over in here, because there was a lot of loot over here that I was not able to get at the time. I feel like this would be the best move for me. And then coming back up to this little town up here, because, we probably left some loot back behind here. There's a trader here as well, a merchant. We could trade with them also. And then we could stay here at this little area while we looted like this port and maybe even like this town that we spawned in right next to. So maybe that's the best move. Maybe we start back at the very, very beginning and then let's see how far we need to go. I really need to go up the street and then back over that direction. And that should get me there. So what I'm going to do is just spend a little bit of time getting back over there. And then hopefully we can start looting that town very, very soon. So we're back at this area, which is the second place that we tried to set up shop that had all the wolves. And it appears that it's no better now than it ever was with concerning the wolves anyway, because they are still here. We ended up killing several by driving over them because I didn't want to waste all the ammo that I did have on me. So we did kill several of those. Unfortunately, the meat is going to go bad before I can use all of it or most of it or cook any of it for that matter. Let's just take out a few of these guys, harvest their bodies for teeth and whatnot, because I would like to get in here and see if there's any good loot, such as any... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa! Such as any of the parts that we need. Okay, this is a bit scary. Okay, let's chop these people up. And this guy, I don't know how he's like so tough. And he's missing half of his body. More teeth, more jumpy zombies. Okay, this is difficult, and I don't know why. It shouldn't be nearly this difficult to kill these people. We've been playing this game for a bit now. You would think it would be a little bit easier. For us, anyway. Fortunately, that's not the case. Okay, so this truck, I do not want to call in any more zombies if I can keep from it. Is there anything in any of these that I need to search? I don't see anything here. So let's head over. Let's just go in this building. Is this building open? Something that I can do? Okay. Close the door back. I'm not sure what would potentially be in here. Some fuel and parts and all of the things that I desperately need. This one's empty. Okay, more of the same. Lovely. The gas is not too concerning at the moment, but that stack of 9 parts is great. Okay, so I want to get the gas back out to the truck, but maybe 1 barrel at a time would benefit me more. Okay, let's do that. Let's take one of the barrels out first. And then let's get back in here. Grab this loot. I think my truck is just out here. I don't really want to bring it in here because I don't want to get stuck in here in the event I need to move it very, very quickly. Okay, so we have a gas barrel here. Let's just add the fuel there. Let's open this bag and see if we can shove some of the stuff in there. That should help some, at least, with some weight. And then this meat is most likely going to go bad before I have a chance to cook it. And then let's just put this back in the truck. We don't want to have it out here and get destroyed or risk driving off and leaving it or anything along those lines. But I am excited about getting some of the parts and things that we've had to leave behind all this time because we've never needed them. But now we are at the point where we need them, and I'm okay with that. So let's grab you. And we can search these as well. I didn't realize that. Trying not to get too heavy. Okay, more gas, so that's going to be another heavy trip. I would love to be able to craft a 62 pounds is the maximum weight. A cart for all of these locations, but it just doesn't make sense to craft one for every area. Let's get back over here and shove some stuff back in the truck. I really want to loot these industrial areas now because I know that it's stuff that we need at this point in the game. Let's just use that. Let's put all of these things away in here. Engines, toolboxes, things that we're going to be needing very, very soon. And then let's just put this one away in here. The gas in here as well. And then let's get back in there. This is a lot of what we're going to be doing at this location, a lot of back and forth. a lot of just, getting everything that we can from this area, getting it all out to the truck, and, getting back in here and grabbing more loot as well. Okay, so another motor. Those are very, very heavy, about 10 pounds if I'm not mistaken. Yes, weight 10. Okay, what else do we have? You and you. And then is that all of this stuff? And then this side, there's only 2 that we can open. Hopefully it's not too heavy. And then this one is completely empty as well. Okay. I'm sure there's going to be more. Okay, that's stairs to the roof. And this is another area that is, what's in here? Okay, so this is like electrical stuff now that I don't know what to do with. More gas, more of the same type of stuff. So I do want to grab what I can from here. Just don't want to be too heavy, and that is the problem now. Okay, 61.7 pounds is not 62 pounds. Let's get back out here. Taking a backpack in with us would not be would not be a bad thing. It would allow us to just start putting things away in this backpack for sure. We wouldn't have to worry about, bringing it out here and doing all the things, and we wouldn't get super, super heavy so quickly. Let's do that. Let's add some fuel there. Let's just get this thing. I've been told that I could walk around normally with it if I just closed the, yeah, definitely. Just close the menu. Okay, so we should be able to put a lot of things away in here. Do I have to open that back up to lay it down? It appears that way. I really hope that I don't leave anything behind in here. Although, I wouldn't be surprised if I left some of the backpacks behind. Open, everything's looted there. Okay, let's just use this backpack, add the stuff to it. Okay, so let's pick this up again. Press tab and close the menu. Come on. And then let's take it back out to the truck because it is nearly full. And there's lots more electrical things in there as well that I would like to be able to get, but I'm not sure that I'll be able to grab those. Okay. Just put some of this stuff away in here because there's zombies over there again. I do not want in the truck. Sorry about that. Pressing all the wrong keys. Got a lot of things going on in my head today, guys. A lot on my mind. Okay, let's see. Let's get back in here. Let's go up to the next floor and kind of see what's up there. I won't be grabbing all of the solar panels and that kind of stuff right away, but I would love to have some of it for sure. Okay, so this will be more rooms that are exactly like the ones downstairs. No, they're different, but they contain more of the exact same loot. Okay, I'm definitely going to grab you and you. I don't know how many motors we're going to need, but we're probably going to need several. And that's scary because they are super, super heavy. Let's grab you and you. And you as well. Okay, there's an engine. So we're going to have to bring another backpack up here to grab that, grab some tires, grab some oil cans, some coal. Lots and lots of good loot here. Very, very excited about this location. And it's all stuff that we need now. Like this is the stuff we are desperate to get at this point in the game. I really need to just bring my truck in here. I said I didn't want to do that. and I truthfully don't want to. There's a lot of back and forth here, for sure. We are definitely loading this truck down, without a doubt. Let's just use this bag, put whatever we can inside. Okay, anything else that will fit? Doesn't appear to be very much else that will fit in this bag. Okay, let's just grab another one. Let's use this one. This one isn't nearly as big. It wouldn't hold nearly as much loot. So let's grab one of the, or maybe the only other. No, there's another hiking bag or two that we can grab. And we'll take it back up there to grab the tires and to grab the, not the battery, sorry, the engine. And then we'll get some of this stuff and get out of here. I want to continue looting here because there's lots of good stuff in this location. I don't need a ton of gas. I don't have a lot of places to put it. Okay, and then let's just open that and then pick up the bag and put it in there as well. We don't need an engine in our inventory. Lots of thunder and all of that stuff going on outside. Lots and lots of batteries, another motor in here, but not an engine. Tires, more stuff that I want to be able to grab and to take with me. Unfortunately, I don't know that we're going to be able to keep all of this stuff. Let's just use that, put all of this away as much as I can in here anyway. And smaller items hopefully will fill in around all of the larger items. Let's just take this back downstairs since it is completely full already. And then we'll head up, we'll hit up this other room. I thought we were going to head up another story. I don't know what's going on with my mouth, guys, today. Words are just not happening for me. It's been a very, very long weekend. Okay, so let's just open the truck, add this bag back in here. And we have lots and lots of meat, engines, fur, all the things that we don't necessarily need. Let's grab another bag from here and take it in as well. Large backpack, military backpack. Let's just take this hiking bag simply because these are the biggest and they do take, they do hold the most loot. So let's just get back in here and loot this last room on the story, and then hopefully we can get upstairs and there won't be as much loot. I know that's a bad thing to say, is that you're hoping for less loot upstairs. But I really don't have any more storage room. I cannot believe how much loot we actually got from just one building. And it's mostly like electrical stuff and stuff that we're using now and that we need now. So it's not like it's bad loot and you can't complain about it. I mean, if we were just grabbing this stuff on day one, I mean, I don't think we'd have enough bags to do that on day one, but you never know. This is not stuff that I would intentionally grab on day one because I wouldn't know what to do with it anyway. Let's just open this bag here and use that, and then all of these things, put this stuff away. Smaller items as well. Search here for some small things also, and more tires. Yippee. I don't know what I'm going to do with all these tires. I really have no idea. Okay, the tire can go in there. Now let's see what we've got over here. Got room for a couple of things, but not everything. That's okay. Let's just pick it up. Let's get out the door here. And let's put it back in the truck. We're going to head upstairs and see what else is up there. I don't think we're going to try to grab everything. But now that we have several bags with the loot in it that we need, it's not a bad thing to get home. But I really want to maybe, find another area to loot. Although we accomplished really the goal that we set out to do, was find loot that we needed now. Let's just get back in here. I don't necessarily think I have a lot of room for other loot. I need more bags. I need to get rid of some of the meat that we have on us because it's going to go bad anyway. I think we're good on this story. Let's get up one more level. And this one is locked. Can I use the crowbar and just open it? Maybe. Okay, well that seemed easy enough. And then let's get this weapon out. Some ammo would be nice. I'm not expecting to find any, but it would be nice if we could. Okay, more electrical things. Not sure what's in these boxes. Apparently nothing. Nothing there. Okay, more of you guys. I am going to grab that. I have enough batteries for now. There's some gas over there that I want to grab in the event I can, and that I have the room for it. I don't really want that. I don't know how much rubber and cement we're going to need, but I am going to grab most of it, and then I'll grab the gas barrels as well. And hopefully the other room up here won't have a ton of stuff in it either. Is this lootable down here? No. Okay, some blueprints for machining table, Squire sledgehammer, water storage station. I don't think I have that. I do have that one. Bullet production technology. That's probably something good to have. You, and you. Probably okay. There's more gas in there, which would be lovely. You, and you. You and you guys. And then let's just see what we've got in the rest of these containers. Take that and that. And then I'll toss out nothing. I don't really need to. And nothing in there. Okay, so just what I'd hoped for. Not a lot of loot in there. There's still stuff we could grab in here, but I don't think I'm going to do that right now because we don't necessarily need it. And then let's get back down here and get outside. And this video is way too long already, but we are going to probably go back home now that we have a ton of loot, especially things that we can use. Although I might just, hang out and look a bit closer in here. I don't think I've used this bag yet. Let's do that. We've not. But everything in here. Everything that we can anyway. And we still have about half bag's worth of room. Maybe this bag isn't full either. I'm not sure. Let's put the gas away in here. I don't want to add any more gas there. Simply because, I would like to have a little bit of room. Okay, military backpack. Is this one empty? It's not empty, but it's not full. Can I put an engine in there? That'll give me a little bit of room. Okay, so a little bit of room. Let's just put this back in here because we don't want to lose it. Okay, let's head over into this storage container. I don't know what this is. See if there's anything in here. Another tire. Wouldn't be bad if we could keep it. and oil, and I don't know what to do with that stuff. Oil is something still that I don't know what to do with it. I know that I'm going to need it very, very soon, but it's not something that I know what to use, what its use is now. Let's just see what we can find in here. And I know that when I search any of these vehicles, that I will call in some screaming, wandering, horrible horde of zombies that I'm just not ready to do that yet. Okay, let's just get on over here. So this industrial area is very similar to the industrial area that's over by the base that we're building, the main base that we're building. Lots of zombies over here as well. Let's grab out a weapon. I do see them heading this direction. I don't want to break this one. I would like to be able to get a weapon repair kit. That would be nice. More tires. I don't think we're going to be able to carry anything else, honestly. Let's just see what we've got in here for tires. This one seems to be a little bit broken. Nothing we can't handle. And that's about the size of that. Okay, so this one is in fair condition as well. I'm gonna hang on to that. And I think for now, really all we can do, guys, is get home, because we don't have any more room for more loot. And I would like to be able to loot more things. So I guess we're gonna have to get home and unload. So I think that's what we're gonna do for now, is just head over there and unload some of this stuff and attempt to like drive around this area as well, because we don't necessarily need to be dealing with all these zombies breaking all of our stuff. Darn it. Okay, come on, we can drive. This is not a new concept. Well, I mean, it's fairly new to us because we haven't had a vehicle for very long, but we can do this. But let's get home, guys, unload this loot, sort it all out, put it where it needs to go, try to get back out and do some more looting very soon, and hopefully survive another day. I don't know. But we're going to head back home and do all of that. I really want to be able to head over to the first location as well and loot some of that area also, because it was like more of an industrial kind of town type thing, building area. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate all of your support on this channel and on this series as well. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're looking forward to future episodes, and I can't wait to catch you guys in the next one. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day.